Whether you're getting concert tickets or groceries, companies like Klarna, Afterpay, or Affirm let you purchase something now and split the cost over time. But while this could be a good deal for some consumers, it can lead others to more debt. Recent reports from Klarna and financial service companies Bankrate and LendingTree show that an increasing amount of buy now, pay later users are struggling to keep up with payments.
It seems so easy, and it seems so affordable when you break it up. But if you've got 100 here, 200 there, 300 there, next thing you know, your paycheck comes in and you're like, where's all my money going?
Here's what you need to know. Buy now, pay later programs essentially offer a loan that can be repaid in up to 4 interest-free payments or in longer plans that do accrue interest.
That's the twist now. So now you can buy that couch and put it in your living room and then pay it over 4 payments, as opposed to back in the day with the layaway, you had to make all of the payments and then you got the couch.
Michelle Singletary is a personal finance columnist for the Washington Post. She says these programs grew in popularity amongst younger consumers who might just be starting out at a new job or are trying to stretch an entry-level paycheck.
But we are seeing more and more customers using it, not just young customers, but lots of times they're people who are strapped for money, who are struggling.
A report released this year by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau found that about 1 in 5 consumers with a credit report had used a buy now, pay later program in 2022. Why? Well, a no-interest loan is way more appealing than carrying a credit card balance. And getting a buy now, pay later loan is often easier. It may not involve a credit check or only require a soft credit check, which won't affect your credit score. So if you don't have a credit card and are temporarily short on cash, using an interest-free loan can help bridge the gap.
If you know that you've got money coming in, and you need to buy something or you want to buy something and you just need a little bit of room to make the payments over time, then I can see that it would be a good choice for you.
It sounds like a sweet deal, and it can be useful, but there are risks. For example, that interest-free loan is not free if you miss a payment, and
When this first launched, your payments weren't reported to the credit bureaus, but increasingly and soon you may find these on your credit report. So if you find yourself to be late, it's going to ding your credit, and that could have long-term consequences for those who are looking for, say, a mortgage or auto loan, or even your car insurance.
this can add up. About 3/5 of buy now, pay later users had taken out multiple loans, according to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, stretching themselves thin.
And then next thing you know, you got 4 or 5 of these, and your paycheck only stretches for so far. And then you have a real emergency, like your tire blows out, and now you're overextended even more.
According to Billboard, more than half of Coachella attendees this year purchased their tickets via an installment plan, which leads me to Singletary's main point. If a purchase is not a necessity, and I mean actually a necessity, wait until you have the money.
If you, when I buy airline tickets now, I see that, oh, you can pay these over 4. But if I'm not going to go see grandma and she's in the hospital and I'm just trying to take a trip to Cancun, I'm going to wait until I have the money to afford that trip to Cancun. I think it gives you a false sense of affordability, and it allows people to really live above their means.
But what if it is a necessity? A recent LendingTree survey found that a quarter of buy now, pay later users had used these loans to buy groceries.
So you have lost your job. You're at the grocery store or you're online and it says you can stretch these groceries over 4 payments. I'm not going to sit here and tell you don't do that. You got to put food on your table.
The ease of buy now, pay later programs can make taking out a loan more appealing than finding other means of assistance.
Maybe there's a food pantry that you might be a little too proud to go to, but it's a better choice than putting money on, leveraging the little money you have.
And in the end, if you miss a payment and incur fees or rack up interest payments that can get as high as 36%, that buy now, pay later loan can cost much more than you thought.
But my caution is that if you do this repeatedly, you'll dig yourself in a hole that you might not be able to come out of.
For PBS News, I'm Tim McPhillips.